lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I hope you enjoy this video. Check out some of my other content and subscribe to my channel. So a couple of videos I have coming up in the next couple weeks for you guys is I'm doing a fitness challenge with Addicted to Pink Nails. So that will be on my channel and her channel in the next couple weeks, so look out for that. I also am kind of playing with the idea of doing a skincare video, unboxing my steamer and talking about that. And I have recorded for you guys a haul video from AliExpress and also a dip powder video using not polished acrylics. So that is some content that is coming up for you guys, so make sure you're subscribed, make sure your notification bells are on. Also, in the comments, always, if there's something you want to see me try or see me do, if I'm able, I will do that for you. So always leave that in my comments down below. Let me know what you want to see. Definitely my upload schedule is pretty much Wednesdays and Sundays. So like my bonus content will probably be on other days, not on my normal upload days. Or if they are, you'll probably get a nail video and then a random content video. So what I am reviewing today is some products I received from Double Dip Nails. It is a dip powder company and they are based out of Texas. They reached out to me, asked me if I would like to review some of their powders. I agreed to it, and I did receive 2 discount codes for my audience. So I will go over the details of that. I am unboxing this, but it's pretty standard things we see in all the dip kits. So I don't feel like I have to explain to you step by step everything that's in there. I got 3 neon powders, some extra brush tips, and then I got the liquids that come with the kit. The base, the top, the brush saver, and the activator. That's what I got there. Unfortunately, one of my my bottles did spill a little bit, but it wasn't that big of a deal to get that cleaned up. Other than that, their shipping, their packaging and their shipping was pretty good. Stuff happens from time to time. I just cleaned it off with a little bit of alcohol. So I want to talk about their discount codes. I have 2 codes and they work differently. I will briefly explain them in the description box below as well. So I have one 15% off code, which just works for the whole website. You get 15% off, straightforward, whatever you want, 15% off your cart. So the way the second code works is it is a 25% off code, but you have to buy certain things. You have to buy their essential liquids, so like the base, the activator, and it comes in a set. So the essential liquid set, and then 3 polishes from their spring or summer collections. So I'm sorry, 3 dip powders. So 3 dip powders from their spring or summer collection and the essential liquids kit. So if you buy those items, then you can receive 25% off with my code. And if you use the 25% off code, you get the brush and the makeup brush that I showed, makeup bag that I showed you earlier. So I will just explain those simply in the comments down below. Hopefully it makes sense. You guys don't have too many questions. Like I said, the first code is 15% off everything, and then the second code is off certain things only. You cannot combine the 2 codes, so you would have to make 2 separate orders if you want to get that 15% off as well as that 25% off. Also, I will leave the link to their Facebook group in the description box below. So that's all the housekeeping. Let's talk about the dip powders. So it says on the bottles that these are fast drying, and that's true. You're gonna see me do my my nails here in a second, and I did my dominant hand. So I did my nails with my non-dominant hand, and it's so awkward, especially being on camera. Usually on camera I do my dominant hand, but in this video and in the upcoming not polished dip powder video, I did the same thing. I used my non-dominant hand to do my dominant hand. I'm right-handed, so in the video, this video and my upcoming video, I'm doing my right hand. So you can see my application, like when I'm doing my nails. Oh my gosh, some of it's a mess. So the thing about it is you can file all that stuff off, which is what I ended up doing. Some of the nails that were a little bit messy, I did go in with my e-file and clean them up with the cuticle bit and then, you know, all that stuff. But if you have a hand file, you can still clean up your nails. It's just going to take you a little while longer. But the base that I'm using is just Kiara Sky dipping powder in clear. I didn't receive a clear, so for sure you want to go in with a clear layer. If you don't have clear dipping powder, just use some clear acrylic powder. Essentially they're the same thing. I would not put this dipping powder right on my nails because it's extremely pigmented, and if you wanted to remove it, you're gonna have a tough time getting all that off your nails, and you always want to protect your nail plate. So the first thing that I noticed with this kit is that, yes, this dries fast. So that kind of made me a little nervous too, because I'm doing my right hand and then it dries fast, and yeah, and I'm recording. So the colors are pigmented. I chose to do the full set in 90s Baby. I didn't really prep my nails because I didn't plan on keeping the dip powder on more than a week. I ended up keeping it on for 2 weeks. And if you see that I've posted a few videos, this is what was on my nails in those videos. So I did keep it on for about 2 weeks, and then when I went to remove it, I had a little bit of lifting on a couple nails. So I didn't push back my cuticles. I didn't etch the surface of my nails. I didn't do any of that. With dip powder, you don't have to do a primer, but you still should do a dehydrator. I didn't do any of that. But yeah, even without prepping my nails, it still lasted about 2 weeks with very minimal lifting. So if I would have prepped, I probably could have left this dip powder on for about maybe 3 weeks or so. Another thing that I wanted to say, I did say that they dry fast. I didn't really take notes for this one. They dry fast, the color's pigmented. I actually really like this brush, even though I got a little bit of glue in it. Because all the bristles are not, it's like an ombre brush. Some of the bristles are longer than others. So it kind of, you get to clean off the nail without smudging if it isn't dry all the way. So I did like the brush that came with it. So you will get a brush if you do the 25% off code and get all the items that's included. So you can qualify for that 25% off. Yeah, I don't really have too much to add, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys watch me apply the dip to the rest of the nails, and then I'll come back once I top coat. Okay, so here are my nails all filed and shaped and buffed and all that good stuff, cleaned off all the dust. One thing that I will say is some things I do a little bit messy. I'm not the neatest nail doer person. Um, I do try to use the orange wood stick when I'm doing dip to get everything off my sidewalls and my cuticles. If you don't, with dip, if you end up with a little bit on your sidewalls or your cuticles, like don't worry about it because that literally will come off if you wash your hands a couple times. You'll actually be able to peel it off. So once your skin underneath is pretty soft, you can peel it off. You can put some cuticle oil on and then it'll come off. But if your skin is dry, don't pick that off because you might end up like actually peeling off layers of your skin and cutting yourself and getting an infection. So don't pick at it. Just wash your hands a few times and then you'll be able to, once the skin is softened underneath, you'll be able to just like it'll come off really easy. You don't have to use force or anything. So if you see like in my finished picture, like I still have some stuff on my sidewalls or whatever, it's because of that reason. Like I wasn't about to take that off. Like I think it actually all came off like the next day. Like after washing my hands a few times or whatever, and the next day I was like, okay, let me just pick this off. But yeah. I don't know if that was TMI, but yeah, so overall, I did like the dip. I liked how pigmented it was. I did like that it dried fast because I wasn't sitting all day. So overall, I like this. Check the description box out for the codes and stuff. Make sure you're subscribed for the upcoming content. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching.